Miami, Lone Depot Park. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's Cuba going up against Idaho. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Corbin Burns. Singing he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
In for a strike, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
At the belt and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Harper makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 73.
Next to hit, Santos. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
That's
Next
a ball.
pitch downstairs. Ball one. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2
Guy out there
strikes. The count.
sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
Ball.
The next offering misses.
2-2 the count.
And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Smith gathers,
He's
throws,
out.
and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Batting third, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Good contact guy, good defender. First
Nope.
pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
1
He
ball,
was late.
2
He got
strikes.
away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two outs.
Nope.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
3.
Come on, strikes. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, and towing the slab in this one, Vladimir Gutierrez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Bottom of the first, Trey Turner at the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete,
The
quite simply.
shortstop, Trey
The
Turner.
pitch.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Out towards right center field. Drake coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tommy
Tommy Edman at the
Edman.
plate.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike
In there, and it's 0-1.
Trout.
The pitch. Oh, right to the backstop. And a 1-1.
That's
And
ball
another
2.
ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Bounce to the right side. To first.
Oh.
But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. In there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Here's the 0-1. Now
1-1.
1-1. And a pitch.
That's a
And
ball.
that's down and away.
Count is 2-1.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
That misses the zone. And now
Count is
3-1.
3-1.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball
Nope.
4.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches,
Batting
and
fifth,
somehow
the
Boogie
right
found a
fielder,
way to keep the bat on his
Mookie.
shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I
Yeah.
couldn't have done it.
Gutierrez over
He's
to
safe.
first. Smith back on a dive. Here's Mookie now.
Yeah.
And that's in there for strike 1. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 0-1
Yep,
is
that ball
outside,
went out.
and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 now.
Nope,
Just
that's a ball.
off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Move to first.
No,
Smith
he's safe.
back in on a dive. Next offering is foul back. Right-hander kicks, deals.
We got
And
full
that's
count.
outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three.
Good job at damage control right there. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 1 inning in the books here. The All-Stars out front here, 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And now the rookie second
Leading
baseman,
off for
number
Cuba,
19.
The second
Singing, you
baseman.
can't ask for anything
Number
more. This
19.
guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on
1-0.
and off the field.
That's hard hit on the line. Trout racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's
center
about the
fielder,
process. He did
Luis
everything right there.
Robert.
Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Luis Robert now having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. They say you win.
0-1.
Kicks and fires.
Ball 1.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now, Lorenzo Quintana. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
The 0-2. Yeah,
I got the count.
skips
1
in
and
the
2.
dirt. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. The pitch. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. That one is back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That hits
Counts
the
1-0.
Ball 1. And Judge spoils that one. Next offering is way upstairs. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
Swing and a ball popped up. Martinez on his way over. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Bryce Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Drake.
Leading off for Cuba, the right fielder, number 33.
Burns back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Burns throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. In the air, left side. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop.
Batting 8, the designated
At
hitter,
the plate, number 35. And first offering is fouled off.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
kicks and deals. Check swing.
No
went
ball,
around.
2 strikes.
And it's 0-2. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone,
Ball,
you've got a
that's
better
outside.
chance of having success.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball there. Foul ball. And a
2-2
ball evens the count. Here's the 2-2. And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And here's the first baseman, Martinez. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Next offering is in for a strike. Number 33 over at second. Number 35 at first with no outs. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back. Ah! He made him pay for that one, and they grabbed the lead. It's 3-1.
And with that blast, you could hear a pin drop here in the ballpark. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Number 18.
And now here is number 18. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
The count,
0-2
0-2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And he deals. The punch out there, and now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way,
Now batting.
but that time,
Number
a little
73.
anxious.
Here's a speed threat. Santos. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball
First
one.
pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next
2-0.
offering is downstairs.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next pitch is outside. Now 3-1. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with one gone.
Yoan
Moncada with a chance to hit. This guy has turned into a beast. In there for strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
At the belt and fires.
Ball
Good eye
one.
right there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Burns will take the first.
He's safe.
Santos dives back in safely. The pitch.
Ball
Next
two.
offering misses down and away.
The count is 2-1.
Ground ball to the right side. Over to Turner for one,
You're out.
but safe at first.
Safe.
It's a fielder's choice.
The batter, number 19.
Now it's the second baseman, number 19.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff.
0-1's
He
the
is
count.
so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And the 0-1. And fouled off. Oh, and 2 now.
That's a
And
ball.
ball one. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's
Third
not.
baseman.
He's looking to do damage with
Max
every swing he takes.
Muncy.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
Well,
don't give that other team any
Counts
hope.
1-0.
You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and they close the gap. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here is Trey Turner. Flied out his first
The
time.
batter, number 6. Shortstop,
And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball one.
Turner.
And here it comes.
Hey.
Clips a corner. The wind of the pitch.
That's
And now
ball
2-1.
2-1.
And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering misses.
Ball 2.
Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swings and misses.
2 balls,
and that
1
is strike 1.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
Pitch misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. High in the air, out to right. Drake settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that's in there for strike 1. In the air, out towards left center. Santos makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Roberts.
The center fielder, Luis Roberts.
And the right-hander back to work.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss as they green light him. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's some real power at the plate. Lorenzo Quintana. He's 0 for 1.
Quintana.
It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Burns for the move to first.
No, he's in there.
Robert dives back in. And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 down.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite. So tough to lay off of because you've made the decision. You don't want to get beat by a fastball. You swing and you miss.
Safe.
You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Now it's going to be 3.
Aye.
That one's in there, 0-1. Robert, the base runner at first with 1 out.
One ball, one strike.
Pickoff throw.
He's
Robert
safe.
back easily. Next offering is in for a strike.
The count is 1-2.
In the air, right field. Betts should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 35.
So 2 down now, and here is number 35. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Nope, that's inside.
Next pitch misses inside. And now 3-0. Strike on the inside corner. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
And the pitch. There's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball
So
4.
now
Takes the
2
base.
on and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the first baseman, Martinez. He's already homered in this game.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Next offering is down low. 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch misses. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the righty deals. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. His 43rd home run of the season. It's 6-2.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. And the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Number 18, the next to hit.
Now batting, number 18.
In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. That misses.
That counts. 1-1.
1 strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
So now
One
one
ball,
and two.
two strikes.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
No,
Next
that's low.
offering is down low. That's out to center field. Trout is there. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Leading off for Idaho.
Well, a big lead
The
like
catcher.
this is comfortable many times,
Well.
but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play
Counts
catch with that
1-0.
catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
The wind of the pitch.
Aye.
Swing and a miss.
I got the count.
And it's
1 and
1
2.
and 2. The pitch. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is
Helpful.
outside. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher
Now
wanted,
batting,
but it
right
worked. He
fielder,
got the swing and miss,
Mookie.
and I'm sure a bit of sigh of
Yes.
relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now it's Mookie Betts. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires to first on the run.
Out.
And Betts is gone. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels
Now
like
batting,
we've seen a
first
lot of
baseman.
off-balance swings.
Ball.
Yep, just one free
Smith.
pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Goldie,
Nope.
the next
Ball
to
one.
hit, takes ball 1. Slice down the right side. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground
Designated
ball,
hitter,
but it
number
was
99.
absolutely hammered through the
Aaron.
infield. That's not one you're excited to get in
Judge.
front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
That's
Next
a ball.
pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 and 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The
Ball.
next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Two and one on Judge.
Outside,
And that
that's a
one
ball.
off the outside edge. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Number 3.
So 2 on with 2 away. Bryce Harper to the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harper retired. That is the inning. The new pitcher in the game, Zach Wheeler. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Santos.
For the All-Stars.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch just misses. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
2-0 is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Ball,
Next
that's
offering
high.
upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Santos catches the swing. Appeal down to third, and yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up.
Now batting.
Here is Moncada.
Yohan Moncada.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
The count is 1-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario,
19.
it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Number 19 getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. Two down, nobody on. That one at the knees for a strike. Right-handed reliever. This one popped up. Edman settles under this one. And that is that.
Leading off for Idaho, the third baseman, Man.
The right-hander back to work.
Muncy.
Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Miguel Romero getting ready to go. Perez getting loose as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike two. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Kicks and deals. And that one
ball, two
almost
strikes
got
to
him.
count.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings
Ball,
in October.
that's inside.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits.
I got 3-2.
And that's ball
Ball.
four.
Take your bait.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, one strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next
I got
offering
2-1
way
to count.
off the plate. Hard hit left side. And a base hit right there. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Vladimir Gutierrez done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Please.
New pitcher on
Now
here, Yaisel Sierra. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. So up next, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2. In there for strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. Muncy, the lead runner at second. Turner on at first with nobody out. Next pitch off the plate. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground, 2 ball. On the run, throw to first.
Out.
And they get Edman for the out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Bounce to the left side. Over to first.
Got him.
2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith digs in now. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Bounce to third, and it gets by him. Throws to second. Pulls into second as they score a pair on the play.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. In the air out to center. Robert under it and puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the power speed combo. Luis Robert.
Leading off for Cuba, the center fielder, Luis.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Roberts.
These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
No, he's
now
out.
one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Quintana.
Lorenzo Quintana will hit next. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
and a
2
count,
strikes.
1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean,
Now
finding
batting,
all the holes in his
33.
swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Drake. And the first
Ball 1,
offering
no
is
strike.
not close. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. He's got it, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars with the advantage on the scoreboard, 6-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
For Idaho, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Sierra back to work. And that's
1-0.
outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. One up, one
Got
down.
him.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And he flips the breaking ball in there.
Is 1
or
and 2.
Changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Next pitch misses
inside.
inside.
Ball 2.
And the count is even 2-2. And he deals.
Full count. 3 and 2.
Up the middle. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
Judge out of the play.
Now batting, the left fielder, right. Harper.
Here's Harper now. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Harper retired. And that will end the inning. Back here in Miami, and now it's going to be number 35.
Leading off
Pretty
for
amazing
the
athlete
All-Star,
this guy is. Power
designated
and
hitter,
speed,
number
quite a
35.
threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Nope.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's
Count
like
1
Mike
and 0.
Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The pitch. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swings.
I got
and
the count
misses.
1 and 2.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here it comes. Stays alive. And now
I
it's
got the
even
count
up.
2 and 2.
And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. The 2-2 now. Ground ball left side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. 2-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him
He's
for
out.
the first out after the drop third strike.
Now batting, number 11.
Martinez stands in now and
0
watches
and 1.
strike one. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Just
Down.
missed. Next pitch
We
is
got 2 balls,
downstairs.
1 strike.
Kicks and fires.
That's ball 3.
This is a really good
3
feeling
balls,
for a
1
hitter
strike.
at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-1, and he couldn't
Take
come up
your
with
bait.
it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Now batting,
So the
Number
lineup flips
18.
over. Number 18, the next to hit.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. That hits
Ball
the
one,
dirt,
no strike.
and that's ball one.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
On the ground. Steps on the bag.
He's out.
And it's a double
He's
play
out.
to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your
Miguel
attention,
Romero
please.
taking over
Now
on the mound. He's pitching on
Miguel
2 days rest.
Romero. Leading off for Idaho, the third baseman, Matt Muncy.
And a pitch. Muncy
Ball.
up to the plate for the third time
Counts
as
1-0.
he looks at one down low. The 1-1.
That's
And there's
ball
the ball.
two.
And a pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Down and
Lead
in,
to.
moved his feet. That one
Ball
misses.
four. Pitch
So a
rate.
leadoff walk.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
For the All-Star,
Now here is
That's shortstop.
Trey Turner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Now, these guys
That's a
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is foul back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball two. Count is 2-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Two and two. Try to get
got
him
a
to
full
chase
count.
on the
3-2.
changeup that time.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Muncy gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes,
Now
especially in spots
second
like
baseman,
this. Make the team
Tommy.
earn their way out.
And now Tommy Edman. Bunting, and he pops it up. Romero brings it in, and there's one down.
now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And there's a hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Now batting, the catcher.
Foul ball there.
Smith.
pitch. Ball
One
one
ball,
there.
one strike.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release
There
point.
you go.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate.
That's
and
a
now
ball.
2-2.
That's a really
2-2,
good
Tim.
take.
So the tying run at second.
We got
Now it's
3 and
filled
2.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Three, 2 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second
He's
for
out.
1. And that's
Oh.
2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-5. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And stepping in is
Leading
the
off for
speedy
Cuba,
Santos.
The left fielder, number 73.
And the right-hander back to work. That's,
Oh, that's
inside. And that is ball 1.
Nope,
And a good
that's
eye
a ball.
there.
2 and 0.
2-0. Late with the swing there.
2
Well,
1.
he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Racing makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And now Yoan Moncada for the 4th time tonight.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses. The pitch.
2 and 0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There's a strike.
Well, the hitter looked
Count,
pretty comfortable
2-1.
on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Over to Goldie.
Oh.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 19.
Here's a big power threat. Number 19. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
First pitch, and he just misses. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big
That's
like that
outside.
that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Just
Oh,
missed.
that's just out.
For a strike, now it's 3-2.
3-2.
And the righty deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
No, that's a ball.
3-2 is
Take your base.
off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now batting,
Hitter didn't
the
offer
center
at it.
fielder,
Now he has somebody to
Luis
worry about over at first.
Robert.
And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch just misses. Two outs.
Hey! That counts 1-1.
Count 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Bayas comes on now, trying to protect this lead.
Pitching, number 50.
Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
First pitch is in the dirt. Bullpen activity starting up now. Raisel Iglesias, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. His 9th homer of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball, that's off the
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a miss.
I got one
Always
ball,
exciting
one
to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-1 is
one
cut
ball,
on and missed.
two strikes.
Upstairs. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. The 1-2. Got him. One away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you. It kind of makes you look silly.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ball
First
one.
offering misses the mark.
Ball one, no strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's strike one. The pitch. And 1-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Judge rips that one. That's back there. And out of here. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His 32nd of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 7-6.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
CNL Perez will take over here. It's his job to keep his team in the game. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Bryce Harper.
The left fielder, number 3.
And he swings
0-1's
and
the count.
misses at the initial offering.
Harper.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a
0-2 is
miss.
the count.
And the count is 0-2. Fastball,
count
he gets
is
out of
1
the
and 2.
way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind and the pitch. On the ground right
That
side.
ball's foul.
And that's just foul.
Ball
Next
2.
pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Max
Nope.
Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And now the lefty cut on and missed 96
ball, 1
of that
strike.
fastball. The wind to kick the pitch. That's
2 balls,
inside.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Inside,
inside.
just missed. The wind of the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground, a second. Sends it to first. They get the out on Muncy. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound. And this is appearance number 45. Well, 1-run game. And here's the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana. This guy with light tower power. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 1-0 to the left side, but it is well fouled. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And delivers outside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. That's gotta feel good. His 39th home run of the season. It's 7-7.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now it's the DH, number 35.
Now batting, number 35.
Betts is on the move. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Martinez. First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Cole appears to be getting loose. Scherzer getting cranked up as well. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the third out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jorge Ruiz. This is appearance number 65. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to the pitch. Strike two.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Action in the pen down there. Raisel Iglesias up and throwing. The 0-2. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman gets the bunt down the right side. Just got him on that one.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout, known for his late inning heroics. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's in there for strike one.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And he deals. And a foul ball left side. Winning run stands at second.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And he chases that one. And there's two away.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Will Smith now at the plate. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. In the air out towards right center. Robert makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, number 18.
Look out here. CUBA. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Number 18.
Presley back to work.
Hey.
And that's through there for a strike. That to right. Betts is on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 73.
Santos digs in now. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. The Rockets one to right, and they lead it. It's 8-7.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. One out, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
First
Inside,
pitch
ball
just
one.
misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Kicks and fires. Now one
2 balls,
miss.
no strike.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Barnes preparing to come on if needed. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Count is 2-1.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Not in time. He's safe.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 19.
Ball
and
one.
The first pitch misses for ball
one, no
Hitter's
strike.
got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle In the late stages of this one. The
That's
next
ball
pitch
two.
misses, and a count 2-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab.
Got him.
Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
And now Luis Robert. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he gets to
0-1.
balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit
Oh,
it
that's
thinks
out.
that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball
Just misses
inside.
the mark outside the zone.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Next offering
Okay.
upstairs. Moncada at second with 2 down. Bounced out to short. Turner collects, throws across the diamond, and they take care of Robert for the out. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-7. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Leading off, the right fielder.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's coming off a big swing of the bat in the 8th inning, Chris.
Yeah, he may still be riding a little high, and for him, hopefully the confidence is still there. It's a solo shot and a very important run in this game.
The pitch.
That's
They
a
tried
ball.
to get him to chase on a slider.
Counts
Down
1-0.
and away. That misses
Yep,
off
that
the
ball went out.
outside edge.
Ball
Next
3.
offering is down low. 3 balls,
3
no
balls,
strikes.
no strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And a
Nope,
4-pitch
that's ball
walk.
4. Take your base.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Looks like we've got a substitution
first
at
baseman.
first. Entering is the pinch runner, Byron Buxton.
Smith.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the
Base
count.
runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Iglesias over.
He's safe.
Buxton back in there.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough.
Buxton on the run. There's the ball. And it's
Safe.
safe. And the next
got 2
pitch
balls,
is
1
way
strike.
outside. Runner leads away at second.
Yeah.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
To the right side. Martinez
Out.
takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 10th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
In there for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that
1
early
ball,
in the
2
count.
strikes to count.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. Slider
Ball,
misses
that's
outside.
outside.
Comes the 2-2. And now
Full
the count
count,
filled up
3-2.
3-2. Righty to the plate. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The tying run is 90 feet away. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Oh, wow, that was so close to ending this one. Man, just bent into foul territory at the last second.
Ball
I'm telling you, it can be tough to refocus and get back into the rest of this at bat, but he's got to find a way to do it right here. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now the left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Nope.
First pitch
Ball
doesn't
1.
find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball
Pitch
2.
misses there, and now 2-0. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. 2-0 is in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Harper retired. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they've tied it again.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss.
balls,
He was late.
2
Strike
strikes.
2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Here's a 2-2.
3.
Got him looking. Third out. That ends the frame. On to inning number 11 we go. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Byron Buxton now in the game as he comes in as a new right
Now
fielder.
playing right field, number 25.
Back here in Miami, 11th inning set to get underway. Here's the speedy catcher, Lorenzo
Leading
Quintana.
off for Cuba, the catcher, Lorenzo
The pitch.
Quintana.
And that
1-0.
skips in the dirt.
Ball
And
2.
another ball.
2-0.
Two-0.
That's ball 3.
In the air, right side of the infield. Goldie has this one sized up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 33.
Drake will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
That counts.
All
1-1.
tied up and here in extra innings.
Nope.
Next one misses. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tied at 4. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. And it's filled up.
Full.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Kicks and deals. Out to short. Whips it across. And 2 away to open the 11th.
The batter, number 35.
Number 35, the next to hit.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Ball.
First pitch just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch
Inside,
is
ball
inside.
2.
And that's ball 2. All tied up. We are in the 11th. On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to
He's out.
first. That ends the frame. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's Turner now.
For the All-Star,
Well, one swing's a lot
That's
easier than
shortstop.
getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Stairs. And the righty deals.
That's
Good
ball
eye
3.
right there. Turner awaiting a 3-1. So
That's
Turner
ball 4.
reaches base. And this is a guy with good speed.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Tommy Edman now at the plate. First
Counts
offer
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
At the belt and fires. And a sac bunt here. And he can't come up with it. And he'll be safe at first. Number 47 gets the call from the pen. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. And that's in there for strike 1. Winning run on second, no one out. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him! Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now the catcher comes up to him, Will Smith.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one ripped. Drake makes the catch. 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner edges away at second. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Garrett Cole. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off. Back here at the ballpark, we're in extras here. Here's some real power at the plate. Martinez.
First baseman, number 11.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Cole, of course, the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of UCLA.
2 balls, 1
and
strike.
Really blossomed as he moved from Pittsburgh to Houston in 2018. Line drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in a scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
And now, number 18.
He's one of the 2 pitchers to strike out 14 batters in 3 consecutive games. Pedro Martinez was the other to do it, but Garrett Cole, again, just a dominant pitcher that wants to finish what he starts.
Activity in the bullpen. Matt Barnes getting ready to go. Verlander warming up as well. All tied up here in extra innings. Next pitch inside. Ball 2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Big swing and a miss.
2-2.
All tied up and here in extra innings. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's a speed threat. Santos. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading off for the All-Stars, the first baseman, Paul.
And a pitch. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep, and they win it in 12. Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect night for baseball. All right, just about set to go. getting the nod on the mound. Ranger Suarez.
For the All-Star.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And a pitch. Trey Turner
that's a
at
ball.
the plate now. Looks at one down below the zone.
First pitch, 7:20.
Ball
Next
2.
offering misses, and it's 2-0. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side,
The third
and
baseman.
the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Suarez throws
Hey.
over. Turner back in standing. And there's something
Ball
you don't
1,
see
no
very
strike.
much in today's game, the pitch out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And he deals.
Hey!
That's through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. This one smacked out to left center. Dives and he can't hang on. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end. On time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Ball
And
1.
the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Out in front and foul to the left side. And a pitch. And
Nope.
now 2 balls and a strike. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Nope.
The next offering misses. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to
He's
first
out.
and Aguilar, it's a double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball.
That's down and in.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge.
That's ball
Pitch
3.
misses there, and it's 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Byron Buxton. In there for strike 1. Turner on third. Judge at first. 2 out of the inning. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Two on, 2 outs. And a base hit into right center field. 1 run is in. Here comes the Judge around third. Jimenez with a relay throw. Safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn first to head for second.
Here's Trevor Story. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Aguilar makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting in this one, Shane Bieber. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
Bottom of the first, here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that chance handled. On to first. And they get Altuve for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, David Peralta.
David Peralta at the plate. Swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. Smith in position. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride
Batting
up in the
third,
zone right there.
the
Hitter
right fielder,
looked like he was on it, but I think that
Acuna
velocity at the end just
Jr.
beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ronald Acuna Jr. Big-time power.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. He was late there.
Ball,
Strike
one strike.
1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those
2-2
spots.
count.
They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top of the second. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Leading off for Idaho, the catcher, Will Smith.
Suarez back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the
Strike
count.
1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the pitch. That's
Ball.
off the mark. And now it's
I
even
got
1
one ball,
and
1
1.
strike.
And now the lefty.
Hey.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
out.
outside. Kicks and fires.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And quickly one away in the second.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here's Mookie now.
Ball
First
1.
pitch doesn't find the zone. That one pushed foul. The pitch. In the air, right side. Acuna there. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
Batting 9, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. This one popped up. Jimenez drifts towards it. Brings it in for the third out. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
For the All-Stars, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. Has some trouble with it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Slapped foul. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 and 2. That's
And
ball
the
2.
1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the
3
ball.
and 2.
The wind of the pitch. That one drilled left field. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Wilmer Flores provides the power. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder.
Contreras.
Swing and a miss.
One
and
ball,
it's
1
1
strike.
and 1. The pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. Righty to the plate. And that's
3 and
outside.
2.
The wind to kick the pitch. Got
Aye.
him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the
designated
fastball right
hitter.
there, and I don't think he was
Eduardo.
taking it, thinking
That's
it might be a
inside.
called
Escobar.
ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. And fouled off. The 1-2. Out towards left center. Betts makes the catch, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Trey Turner now
for Idaho.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Suarez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's switch hitting third baseman Tommy Edman. And that one fouled off. Turner at second with nobody out. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The pitch stays alive. Runner leads away at second. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout.
That's a
First
ball.
offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Man at second. That one missing
Inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
That's
Next
a ball.
offering is down low. And a pitch.
Count
Now it's
full.
filled up. And a pitch. Fouled off down the right side. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's a
First
ball.
pitch, and he just misses. A swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Next
I got
offering
2-1 to
way
count.
off the plate. Two and one on Judge. That one to first, and he grabs it
foul
foul.
ball.
Two outs. Pitch misses.
Full count.
3-2 now. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And
Ball
ball
four.
4
Take your
to
base.
aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So digging in, Byron Buxton.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And there, and it's 0-1. And he deals. And it's
Off
even
the
up.
plate, ball 1.
And now the lefty.
That's
That
ball
one at
2.
95 missed up
2 balls,
top.
1 strike.
2 balls
They
and a
count.
strike. The pitch.
Hey,
That's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The next
Count
pitch
full.
misses. 3-2 now. First and second, 2 down. And that one handled. Tosses to first.
He's out.
That's out number 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now it's Jesus Aguilar.
Leading off for Venezuela, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And the right-hander back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
Ball 1 low.
1-1. Ball
That
2.
one missed. Next
Ball.
pitch misses
That's
inside.
inside.
And that's ball 3. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
And that's in there for strike one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's bad. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering, and it just misses. Aguilar at first, one gone. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And the pitch. Fought off foul. The count 2-1.
The count
Slider
3-1.
misses outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge cutting across. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 8, David Peralta.
So 2 down now, and here is David Peralta. That one's in there, 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The count's 1-1.
And here it comes.
Ball 2. The count 2-1.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
Junior.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that is the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Miami, start of the fourth. Here's Trevor Story now.
Leading off for Idaho, the second baseman, Trevor Story.
The pitch.
Nope,
And
that's a
takes
ball.
low for ball one.
You don't want to get
Ball
beat
one,
by a
no strike.
fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 51 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 72, a hard-throwing right-hander up as well. The 1-0. There's the strike. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Stays alive. This to third. Flores on to
He's
first.
out.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter,
Good sinker low in the
the
zone
catcher,
right there and
Will
produced exactly what he was
Smith.
looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Nope.
Just missed.
The count is 1-2.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 down. And here is
Now batting,
Mookie Betts.
left fielder,
He's 0 for
Mookie
1.
Betts.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next
Nope,
offering upstairs. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. And he beats
Safe.
the throw. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And the batter now, Brandon Bell. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
Hey.
And that's in there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball in.
And now it's even up. Betts off of first with 2 away. Mookie on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the 4th, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Leading off for Venezuela, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
A wind and a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. A 1 down.
Ball, that's outside. Ball.
Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge cutting across. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Wilmer.
Here's the
Flores.
third baseman, Wilmer Flores. In there for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Bieber pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch.
Nope.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To third, Edman gloves it, throws to first, and Contreras is retired. That's the 3rd out. Antonio Senzatella gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
All set for the start of the inning, and now the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And he deals.
Hey!
And that's a strike.
Not many guys go up there
0-1's the
looking
count.
for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Next
I got a
offering
ball,
in the
1 strike.
dirt. And the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground. 1 up, 1 down.
Got him.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. And the first
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses for ball 1. Righty delivers.
That's
And now
ball 2.
2-0.
2-0.
Out to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
So up next, Tommy Edman. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And they get Edman for the out. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the DH, Eduardo Escobar.
Leading off for Venezuela, the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
The wind of the pitch.
Hey.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
It's in there.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Next to hit, Jesus Aguilar. First offering in the dirt. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
No, he's
Not in
safe.
time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The batter,
So digging
second
in,
baseman,
Jose Altuve.
Jose
Good contact guy, good
Altuve.
defender. First
That's
pitch
outside.
just misses. Two outs. In for a strike, and a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Jimenez off of first with 2 away.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mike
for
Trout.
Idaho, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the righty deals. Rocketed out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And he swings and misses, and it's
0-1's the
nothing to
count.
1. Swing and a miss
Count.
as he was
0-2.
out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch is popped up. Judge out on the play. Out number 2.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
25, Byron Buxton.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Byron Buxton. This guy has turned into a beast. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And strike 2.
I got the
This
count.
guy's
0-2.
pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Righty to the plate. Just
Nope.
misses
Outside.
with that one.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
1-2 now. That
That's
one
in.
just
Ball 2.
misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Two. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars with the lead in this one, 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, David Peralta.
For the All-Stars, the center fielder, David Peralta.
Bieber back to work.
Yeah.
That strike right there. Oh, and 1 now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Back to the mound. Toss to belt.
He's
and
out.
that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now, Ronald Acuna Jr. was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now.
1-1.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball.
Oh, I love
2
the
strike.
fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year an OPS of 917 just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs
Now
for the
batting.
starter.
Yeah,
The
he's been
catcher.
very frugal today,
Salvador.
economical with the pitch count.
Perez.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. And it's 0-1. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still
I got
able
1
to
ball,
win.
1 strike.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss,
I got the
and now
count,
2 and
2.
2. 2-2 now.
The count is full. 3-2.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Three-two. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
The pitch.
Nope.
Ball one, no strikes.
Way to lay
Counts
off that
1-0.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike. Kicks and fires. And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one away.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. Ground ball up the middle. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Brandon Belt. That's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Sends a throw to first.
Hey.
Betts gets back easily. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Another throw over.
No, he's safe.
And he's back again. Back to first. And
right
this
there
time
on the
he
tag.
gets him.
Out.
And that'll do it for the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Leading off for Venezuela, the third baseman, Wilmer.
Right-hander back to work.
Flores.
In the box now, takes strike 1. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Ryan Presley getting loose out there. Minter, a left-hander, also throwing. And here it comes. Chop to the left side. Edman picks it up. Zips it to first.
He's out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
So up next, Wilson Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's the strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next pitch is popped up. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
So now the DH spot, Eduardo Escobar.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. The tying run at the plate. And it
You
is
got 2
2-1.
balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Foul ball, that's
man,
out.
that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
For the All-Stars, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. Flores picks it up, and no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Trey Turner.
Nope,
Pitch
that's down.
downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kicks and deals. Trying to move the runners over. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. No throw, and they've got him loaded, nobody out.
Well, he's just given himself up to move 2 runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get it out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
And stepping in is the speedy Mike Trout for the 4th time tonight.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
First off,
that
it
pitch
just
is out.
misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And the 1-0. And that one clips the corner.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ball
Next
3.
offering upstairs.
At this point in the
I got
game,
3-1.
you
3
cannot
balls,
issue free
1 strike.
passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. in there for strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike two. Judge rips that one. Makes a nice running catch. Runners tag for second and third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Francisco Morales gets the ball now. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball, that's down.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Flores to second on the first double play. And that's the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. The All-Stars out front 4-1. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Jesus Aguilar. The All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The wind of the pitch. Into center. Buxton makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-0. They say it went.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Towards first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Fly ball to right. Judge is under it. Squeezes it. 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. And he deals. That misses. Now 2-0. Strike. just
Yep,
off
that
the
ball went
outside
out.
edge. 3-1 is on the way. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Peralta in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that chance handled. Over to first.
Out.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Leading off.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
He's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And this
3
is
ball,
inside.
no strike.
And that one is in for a strike. And the right-hander's 3-1.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the speedy catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering is fouled back.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Mookie to hit. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. This one chopped up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Out number 3. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. The All-Stars leading this one 4-1. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And now the 0-1. Now
Ball,
1-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on him a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Perez stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next pitch is outside. That's the ball. Acuna on at first. Nobody out. Hey. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Hater throw over.
He's safe.
And he's back in safely. And now it's going to be Wilmer Flores. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Swings through that
balls,
one.
2 strikes.
At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Stays alive. Throw over to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Here's a 1-2. Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hater keeping him close. Now all even up.
We got 3 and 2.
Foul ball there. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering is foul back. Three-two on the way. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Wilson Contreras. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Next pitch is inside. Now 1 and 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
That's a
Next
ball.
pitch misses, and it's
2-0.
2-2.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next offering misses.
3 and 2.
Now. Got him. 2 gone now.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar.
Next is the designated hitter, Eduardo Escobar. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The 0-1. Comes up empty.
0-2
That's
is the
strike
count.
2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious